Hey, my name is Matt and welcome to the channel, and today, we're going to discuss a charity book haul where I managed to pick up all these for under £5. Now normally when I go to a charity shop there's very little there and I have very few options and I don't really buy anything, but yesterday I had a great success. All of these for under £5, and I wanted to share with you what I managed to pick up because I'm really looking forward to reading some of these. So without further ado, let's crack into what I've got. The first one, A Girl Who Played With Fire. It's a bit shiny. Girl Who Played With Fire by Stieg Larsson. This is the second one of the Millennium, and I read the first Millennium earlier this year, Girl with Dragon Tattoo, which is, if you can see it just here, which it started slow, but I really enjoyed it at the end. It was fascinating, brilliant, excellent thriller towards the end, and I wanted to pick up the next one. I managed to find this in the first charity shop I went into, which is called Asher, which is local to me. And 50p, can't complain. It's a little bit of damage to the cover, don't know if you can see that, but other than that, really good condition. But yeah, 50p for that, so that was excellent. I look forward to read this one and see where Blomqvist and Lisbeth Salander pick up, so that should be really good. The next one is historical fiction, picked up from the same shop, and I was looking, this has been on my list for TBR list for ages and ages, but I hadn't really thought about it for a long time. And then I watched StoryTube, and Carlos on StoryTube was talking about this series. I think it was in one of the tags they're talking about heptology series with 7 books in it that I really liked, and he went on about CJ Sanson's Shard Lake series. It's been on my series for ages, but I've not thought about it for a long time. And what do you know, first shop I go into, it's obviously Fate. I find the first book in the series, Dissolution. So this is a series about a lawyer called Matthew Shardlake back in Henry VIII's time, who, in the first one, he's investigating the death of one of Thomas Cromwell's commissioners. Commissioners, is that what they use? Yeah, commissioners, as they're looking to basically take over the church and dissolve monasteries, etc. Should be really good. I do like historical fiction. I've not read C.J. Sanson before, but again, for 50p, and it is really good condition. Okay, the edge is a bit yellowed, but really good condition. So I'm really looking forward to that. So that was the 2 I got from the first shop. And then what do you know? I go into the second shop, which was the RSPCA charity shop, and I find another of C.J. Sanson's, and this is a tome, but this is book 7. So I managed to pick up book 1 and book 7. I just need 2 to 6 now, but again, this is almost immaculate condition. I do like the cover on that one. It's very of the times, Henry VIII times, and a beautiful colour as well. I do like this sort of tealy blue colour. So I managed to pick this up. This was a little bit more expensive, 75p, so a little bit pricier. But again, I mean, it's 800 odd pages and it's a beast, and it's in such good condition. It's surprising. So I managed to pick up those 2 CJ Hansons. So you never know, you may find 2 to 6 at some point, but I'll read the first one and see where we get to. Also in that shop, I found a couple of Bernard Cornwell's Grail quests. So the first one is Harlequin, which is an unusual cover because it's a World Book Night giveaway. Anyway, Harlequin and Heretic. So that's book 1 and book 3. You can never find the middle books. I don't know why that is. Why can't I never find the middle books? No book 2, so I have to keep, which is called Vagabond, I believe. I don't know a huge amount about this series. So my understanding is it's set in 1300s, English armies invading France, and we've got a character whose name escapes me. Bear with me. Thomas of Hookton, who's an archer who's made a vow to basically find the Grail and protect it from the enemy. So we'll see what it's like. I've read quite a bit of Bernard Cornwell before and thoroughly enjoyed his work. When I was younger, I read quite a few of his Sharp novels, probably maybe 10 a dozen. I don't know how many of them are actually, but yeah, maybe 10 a dozen of them. So, and I really enjoyed them. They were very entertaining, good stories, good historical background knowledge and based within reality, and it felt real. So I'm looking forward to this. Obviously it's set, quite a bit earlier, because Sharp is Napoleon, and this is the 1300s, so much earlier. But again, these are both 75p, so that was, for these 3, that was $2.25. So again, on the bargain. And we went to the final shop, which was St. Luke's. And we've managed to find one more book, which is completely different from the others, but we found Stoner by John Williams. Again, a classic. I've heard a lot about it, never read it. I mean, on the back I've just seen it says, New York Times says, Stoner is the perfect novel. So that's high praise. Obviously, I've seen a few, I can't remember who I've seen on YouTube, but a few people on YouTube talk about Stoner and how good it is and how moving a story it is. So I'm looking forward to reading this. I managed to pick this up, I think it was for £1. No, it was for £1, definitely £1 in the last shop. So that is quite exciting as well. So I managed to get, as I say, these, let's try and get this right, these 6 books for £4.25 from the charity shops near me. And I've never got any books from the charity shops before because there's never been anything in there. And suddenly you go, there's 6 excellent reads for, under a £5, which is unbelievable. So you'll be seeing these read very shortly. Probably not next month, but I think Stieg Larsson will probably be first on the list because I want to continue the Millennium. So that may well be a summer read, July, maybe August. And Stoner I want to pick up as well because that looks very interesting. And then the big historical epics, may have to wait for a little bit, but I'm so excited to get to them as well. So really, really exciting. And may we get some more fantastic hauls from charity shops because, wow, I've never had that success at a charity shop. But it shows what's out there, show you can find, and all of these for less than what a standard paperback you'd have to pay for in the UK these days. So excellent, yes. So I hope you enjoyed that quick video of a brief haul from the charity shops, my first real successful haul from the charity shops. If you have, please do like and subscribe. We will have future videos coming up of these books and what I've enjoyed, what I haven't enjoyed, I'm sure, over the coming months. So look forward to doing that and getting through these. If you've read any of them, which would you recommend starting with? Which one have you enjoyed? Which one maybe you didn't enjoy? But I'm really looking forward to these and getting through them. But thank you for watching today, and I will catch up with you again soon. Bye.